Okay, never played Shock before. Don't know what kind of game it is. I know it's from Konjac, who made Iconoclast, right? And presumably it's pretty short. Okay, I can move WASD. I can draw. Okay, I need to connect these. That makes sense. Oh, the help is the tutorial? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get back to it. Welcome to Chalk. Game can be completely controlled with the mouse. Oh, okay. That's easier. Try getting the character around with the right mouse button. The character always follows a target that is set to your mouse pointer. Okay, got it. Can use WASD. I think I'd prefer that. Mouse button to draw a line. I like the chalk sound effect. That's cool. Drawing lines throughout the game to destroy enemies and objects and also interact with some. Oh, okay. Most things will hurt you in the level. To destroy green things, you have to draw one line across all the green dots. Okay. One line. Better not have any nails in the chalkboard sound effects. Purple things are enemy bullets. Use the line as a shield. Okay. Try grabbing hold. Draw one line that touches with both the bullet and the enemy. Oh, that's cute. That's very cool. I see. Red numbers indicate the damage you will deal, as you might have guessed. Ships take 2 hits, so if you hit it twice, you take 2 bullets, 1 line, it will die. Gotcha. Blue diamonds, you can't draw on them. Try to, though. To pick them up and throw them away. Oh, I see. Interesting. Throw them into each other. Nice. Blue hurts blue. There'll be other blue things too, which you can interact with. Shield yourself from white balls. Try to draw on already deflected balls for a bonus. Sometimes white balls hurt white. See these when you pause first move, getting them matters to those wanting good end-of-level ratings. Time's also a factor. Okay. Well, it looked like it was auto-scrolling. I guess we'll see. Maybe it doesn't scroll so long as the enemy's on the screen. In order to pause the game, hold escape to turn to the title screen. You gotta defend yourself from the white balls. Okay. It's a really neat concept. Glad we watched the tutorial. I would have not have known to draw from bullets. I see, so both bullets did damage there. Overkill. Oh, okay, it's gotta be on the same thing though. Sure. Oh, it gets pretty complicated. Nice. Oh, can you not die? You just want to try to avoid getting hits for stylistic reasons? That's cool. Doesn't appear that I have health. Oh wow, it's easy to get tunnel vision in this game. I should have health? I don't see it displayed anywhere. Oh, I see, it's like, King Hippo. Cool. that a full screen problem, maybe? Is it supposed to be displayed on the bottom there? I see a white line on the bottom. It mentioned something in a text file that comes with the game that it wasn't optimized for full screen. Seems like the game itself is working okay, though, so... Cool. Some of these require more or fewer. I can be tricky when they're moving fast, okay. Touching it pauses. I see, and we can use the stun to not die in a sequence like that. Gotcha. This is pretty cool so far. So, did he consider this to be a finished game? I couldn't find an actual how long to beat estimate for it, so I just set it to an hour. Assume since you gave 2 games. Warning. Okay, that's very scrolling shooter. Whoa. Oh, I see. I gotta stun him during that to be able to harm him. I like the chalk meter too, it's a nice way to balance the game. I like when there's little stylistic decisions in video games that aren't really the correct way to do it, but just games have been done that way for so long that everybody kind of mimics it. Like the warning, warning boss appearing in a scrolling shooting game. I feel like I've seen that in so many different titles. Oh my god, I gotta pay attention. Thought the boss was done. I was incorrect. Yellow means hurt it with shots. Got it. Cool. B. I was saying, I think the full screen, since it says it's not super compatible with full screen in the tips. That's okay, I don't really need it. It'll be along the bottom of the screen, maybe normally. My question, though, is does Konjac consider this to be a finished game? Okay. Or it's not a full idea? That's still counted. Real cool. Oh shoot! I can accidentally drag my mouse off the screen. Okay, I gotta be really careful. Actually, can I pause? Let me use my non-shared mouse. That's gonna end badly later if I get spooked. I use an input-director program to share my mouse across my streaming computer and my gaming computer. Usually it's fine. Most games like bind the mouse to the game while it's full screened. Some games don't though, and I gotta make sure I'm not using the same mouse in that case. cool. That's neat. Cool. Started working on a sequel but abandoned it. Shit. Oh, it's super cool so far. I'm guessing the HUD will show me the hit points of the enemy I'm currently attacking to. Normally. There we go. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Antimatter. I like adding the blues. It makes it not quite so simple, right? Oh shit, yeah. Stuff starts to get intense pretty quickly. Alright, so they have to be placed on top of each other to damage each other, looks like. It looks like they blow up too, doing damage potentially. Oh, and they cause a line break as well. I see. Oh, and if I let them go, I see. It's tricky. If you click them and let them go, they keep traveling along a path. I see. Shit. I love they break your lines. It's an interesting exploration of that design space as well. Can you do a pacifist playthrough of this game? I know a lot of shooter games, like auto-scrolling shooters, allow that. Ouch. You can't? Okay. Warning. You definitely have to fight the bosses. They don't just go away if you leave them alone. Okay, so the boss is blue. Oh, and there's walls, I see. Determine whether you can get the blue thing over to it. Cute. It's very tricky. If it touches the white wall, I don't actually hit it? Is that what's happening here? Hmm. Or is there like a shield there that I'm trying to bust open? Looks like I can't drag it directly into the boss's eyeball. There's a wall there. And I can't generally affect it with chalk. Do I need to use 2 maybe to get in there? I know I have to get blue to touch blue, but when I bring those next to it, they get destroyed. Oh, I need to send it traveling there. I can't just drag it right in. Okay, I understand. Gotcha. If I drag it right in, it looks like it just gets destroyed automatically. Gotcha. Phase 2 still has a blue eyeball. I don't have any blues at all. Oh, can I drag him while he's... That's pretty cool, I gotta admit. But I don't have anything to drag him to, right? Is there something blue that's in the UI normally that I should be able to see here? Okay. So I can destroy the thing, I can pick him up and move him. There's nothing secret or blue in the UI. I can't, like, block one of those bullets from moving and then drag him into the bullets. It's very clever, though. Yeah. Getting rid of blue stuff apart from dragging it into another blue thing. I actually forgot what that was. What was the answer? Since I haven't had to use it yet. Toss it off screen. Okay, so like start moving it in the direction of off screen. So it doesn't look like it follows a lot of the same rules. Like, is it taking damage when I do that? Yeah, it's like I'm swiping and then letting go of the button as I swipe. That's usually how I move the other blue things. I let go as I'm, like, giving it momentum. Doesn't seem to want to let me do that. We got it all the way to the off screen here, and it's just kind of standing still. Maybe that's part of the problem with playing it in full screen. Let me try the other mouse real quick, the one that's going off screen. I have that the right idea. Okay. Using the mouse that can actually go off screen, it works. That's funny. I think it was a mouse issue for some reason. Really weird. Okay, we'll switch back to that later if we need it. Cool. Japanese in the background. Does health carry over between stages, or do you start at full health? I like the way this game gets harder. Very natural difficulty progression. Oh, right. The white sometimes destroys white, it said earlier. Wonder what idea came first for him with this. Interesting only being able to have one line on the screen at a time too, and explore that pretty well, it feels like. Overkill. Oh shit, whoops. I always overestimate how much of that juice I have. I see. Teaching you what their health total is. I have 10 health. Oh, actually it might be less. It might only be 8. Makes more sense. Shit's starting to get fast, yikes. Looks like it's just 8. Okay. Whoa. Oh, neat. That's a cool puzzle. I see. And then doing that while dealing with everything else over here, very cool. I like that it's a little forgiving. That's fantastic. He has some really cool ideas. It's basically, this kind of reminds me, it's not at all the same game, but what this game expects from you is actually pretty similar to The World Ends With You, where it's asking you to split your attention. Is like, that's the basic skill it's asking of you. That's pretty neat. I'd love to see him do a sequel. He's probably got a bunch of money from Iconoclast doing well, right? Multi-chain. Do we have any numbers on sales for Iconoclasts? Was it $20 or $15? I don't actually remember now. I'll lose this one. I already had the vision of the Monada. Ooh, double kill. Living the dream. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, it's a lot like The World Ends With You. And you focus on one thing while dodging in your peripheral vision. Can't click and drag this blue stuff. Can do these though. Oh, cool. He's really good at coming up with neat boss ideas. Okay. They taught me the mechanic in a safe, sterile environment. I see. I gotcha. Gotta go pretty quick after that. And now it's more complicated because now I have to deal with white bullets, blocking them and moving quickly. Okay. There's not really ever a safe place for me to stand, it looks like. Trixie. Oh, I see. I have to block both of them. That's pretty rad. That was a very, very neat way to explore boss fights. Now I got more coming on the right there. Beautiful. I gotta drag it as far as I possibly can. There we go. Now they're like exploring the space of drawing a really big line. This is a really sweet game. Thanks for sharing it. I like games that explore their design space thoroughly, you know? Oh, wow. Okay. I see. It's fun. Oh, geez. Now it's getting really hard to project what I can and can't do. Okay. The bottom one should be the easiest, question mark? Okay. Whoa! That was a really rad phase of the fight there. Sweet. The death animation's very like Pocky and Rocky. Cool. Level 4. Is an hour a good estimate for this? I didn't see anything on how long to beat. I just guessed based on the fact that you had 2 games listed. Okay. No, this is super rad. It'd be really easy to come up with an idea like this and not really explore its design space thoroughly. It's kind of reminding me of that fly swatting game from Mario Paint. I love that game. Played the heck out of it back in the day. Oh, okay. I'll just explode and leave behind bullshit I have to worry about. Good to know. It was happening the whole time, I just wasn't seeing it. Pickup. Oh, okay. Cool. That's pretty rad. Gotcha. Teaching you in a safe environment. Oh, jeez. Dodging at the same time is pretty hard. Combo. Design space exploration hype. Oh, good, checkpoint. Alright, and then there's a way to get through this without using the blue walls. Again, very good design. They're teaching you in case you need to use it later when it's less forgiving. But so general rules, if you need to teach the player about a mechanic, you need to do it in a sterile environment where they're not in danger of gaming over. And then you add danger after teaching to them. You very rarely put them in danger first. It's really interesting because that was actually one of my main complaints with some of the really cool fights in Iconoclast, was that they would try to teach you while you were in danger. And wouldn't do this kind of phasing that's in this game from the same developer 7 years earlier. Oh god. It's really easy to get lost. I think those bombs are getting progressively more dangerous as the game progresses too. It's correct to bring this back for the boss fight, I think. Okay. It's highlighting which part of it is... Huh. Interesting. Maybe that's affecting its attack pattern? Interesting. Oh, the direction of the fish tells me which way it's going to come, among other things, it looks like. Down fish. And what kind of fish we're fighting, I guess. Coming from the right. Okay, so the starfish is dead. We should probably remove it from the list here, maybe? Maybe not, actually. Oh, jeez. Maybe it adds 2 of the same one? That would make sense if that's how it worked. Shoot. Get it in the tail. Can do. I bet that's it. I bet now there's 2 of each of the other ones. Cool. Now they'll all be the down fish. Oh, the up fish we haven't even seen yet. This is cool. I like this fight a lot. Oh, it doesn't actually replace it. Okay. Just have to roll again. Now the down fish is dead. Now the only one remaining is the up fish, right? Specifically targeting it, it's kind of hard. There we go. Oops, wrong one. Cool. And that was it. Fantastic. What's up, fish? I super dig this game so far. My only real complaints about this game is I feel like the sound effects could be a little bit better. Like, the soundtrack's pretty good. Oh, this is cool. I like games with control schemes that appear to be simple on their face, but the more you play them, the more complicated it is. Like, thinking about shielding, it's like, alright, I got a bunch of stuff coming at me, what do I actually have to physically do? I need to make sure I'm drawing a lot right in front of the character. It's something that you can, if you think about it for a second, it makes sense, but it takes a second to kind of make that mental connection, where you're not just spamming, you know? Shit. And the blue shit everywhere makes it tricksy. Oh, I like that. So the design space they're exploring here is that the map is scrolling, but the chalk drawing does not necessarily scroll. I like that. I didn't even notice it earlier. That's what was happening. Probably gonna die on this stage before we beat it. It's pretty tricky. Yeah, it's weird getting used to the chalk line moving. Oh yeah, we're super dead. Oh, cool. And you can change its color to be able to damage it with different things, presumably. I'm going to teach you that there. Gotcha. Cool. Moves back. Flip it again. Line break. Bummer. Sweet. Alright, checkpoint. How does this work? Oh god. Oh, I see. Keeping the thing from coming in on us. I love games that reuse the already established mechanics to do very different things. Just the fact that you can grab blue, we've now used for the slingshot earlier. That's super cool. I'm trying to think of other split attention games like The World Ends With You. I mean, like, I guess that every, oh god. Every RTS game is like that, but this definitely is not an RTS, right? Okay, cool. If I hold it in place, it doesn't scroll with the stage. That makes it easier. That's cool, because that changes your strategy a little bit. Alright, I can actually still draw bullets through white bullets. I should remember that. Warning. Hello. Okay. Circle strafe fight. Oh, I see. What's blue doing there, though? Maybe I need to blow them up near him. Try that next time. You have to deflect them further back, it looks like. Okay. I like that that shot gives you a chance to see where it is. It doesn't immediately start damaging you. Whew, oops. Oh, only the big ones do damage to him, I see. Definitely struggling with getting the blue things to blow up here. There we go. Guess we'll find out if I'm allowed to damage him either way, or if only one way counts. Didn't get the big one that time, okay. It's actually kind of a exploit, being able to draw and hold. I don't know if it was actually intended, it's hard to say. Actually, I think what it is, I'm supposed to use the purple bullets to hit him in that phase instead of trying to blow up two blues. The blues just make it harder to target because they block it, I think. There we go. DPS. Wait, is that not... I guess that's not damaging him, is it? So it has to be two blues, maybe on top of his blue underbutt. I guess I could also switch to mice again and try doing the other method. There we go, first try. Goes to the overbutt. Okay, you can still get... Oh, and they can still line break me during that phase. Okay, I understand. Phase 3? B. Level 6. Oh, is this gonna be a boss fight immediately? Oh, it's a boss rush, of course. Oh shit. Alright, let's actually hit him next time. I like the static effect he put on the background. Like, it's one of those things I always wonder, how do people think about that? How do you look at the background and go, something's missing. I need to add like a static GIF to make it look better. It's not the end, as we learned last time. Hat. Hit. Not hat. The other thing. Okay. So phase 1 I can do with this mouse. Can't bring it too close. There we go. Getting it to travel along the trajectory that I want is actually kind of hard, unfortunately. Okay. Pause, switch mice. So I only need that for this particular boss, fortunately. Nice. What are you knitting, Kaimon? Ouch. Trying to throw him into me. Oh yeah, what project have you been working on? I was hoping I was not gonna have to fight this boss again. He's really hard. Phase 1 with its virtually no danger. I felt super relieved after the first time beating this guy. Oh god, can't move out of the way of that. You gotta do a quick dash there to get those hits in. Sweet. Whew. Tricksy hobbits. Yeah, it's like, I kind of have an intuition for what I'm supposed to do here, but I can't very quickly convert the intuition to, okay, I need to block it from here to here. This might be my favorite boss in the game. This sequence is really cool. I like it a lot. Come on. There we go. Cool. 3D models, nice. Fish boss again. Down boss was this one. Down boss again. Oh, looks like they have fewer hit points now, that's nice. Oh my god, stop hitting the down. There we go. Okay, I gotta hit at least. Gotta watch out for that purple attack. Squid's down. Cool. I'm gonna get to the right now. Whoops, nope. Actually, we want it facing the other way, don't we? Left. There we go. Okay, that wasn't as hard as it was last time. I don't know why I kicked my ass so bad before. Hopefully it's just 2 hits again. It was a good decision to make it not track more difficult than that. Alright, here comes asshole. I don't like being in front of his laser. It's not all that different from being behind, but... Well, I guess the blue just has to touch his underbutt. Okay, I thought it was more complicated than that. I must have been doing it janky before. That's less complicated than I thought. Hey. Alright, final boss. That's right. Oh, that's right, the line break is what gets me in trouble here, more than anything else. Checkpoints. Ah, very kind of them. Warning. How classic. Okay. Yellow is damaged by purple. Green is damaged by counting. On top of each other, maybe? Maybe we can't hurt him during that phase, that would make sense. Lots of colors. Now we really know that he's, I don't think I'm damaging him here, am I? I might be hurting him. No, it doesn't look like he's flashing. Maybe this is just a survive fight? Nope. Can't seem to target him. This is the phase where you'd expect to be able to harm him, right? Yeah, when he turns green there, you get a chance, it looks like. I think these phases are just kill the ads. At the very end, you get a phase where it looks like you might be able to hurt him. Am I correct that the only way to damage him is during the flashing phase? I'm not getting a lot of fight feedback out of other phases, so I want to make sure I got that right. Maybe I have to wait for the end of the phase, and that's when he actually does something that matters. That might be hurting him, it's hard to say. I think that is hurting him, okay, because it says hits. Yeah. Oh, he's shooting bullets. Gotcha. Spam drawing is kind of effective. Cool. That brings back all the mechanics we had already established earlier. Hey, no deaths. Cool. That was really cool. Thanks for sharing that game, Serp. I died in stage 5? Oh, I didn't know I had lives. I thought if I lost my health, I would just respawn. Okay. That was the stage with all the meteor white balls. I was getting hit a lot. The ball character. Cast of characters is such a funny, goofy thing to do. I love it. Mario 2 style. Especially you try to give them really silly names. Carnivore 4. Spaceguy. I'd love to see him come back at this premise. It's a really neat idea. Line target. Nice. The game was very cute. Thank you. Alright, so it'll take us a little bit here. And then after that you can start from different levels. That's cool. Give me a few minutes to get Child of Light set up here. Which I think is preferred to play on a controller, right? And you'll have an hour and 7 minutes.